Welcome to another Traveling in Ireland Quick Tips episode, where I share a piece of advice to help you make the most of your Ireland vacation. I'm Jody Halstead, Ireland travel advisor and host of the Traveling in Ireland podcast. This is part 3 of my Travel Smart series, and we're talking about packing intentionally, choosing the right bag, and making sure that you're not carrying more than you can keep secure. So, as I've mentioned before, Ireland is a safe country. But like any popular travel destination, petty theft can happen, especially in touristy areas, crowded city centers, or when you're distracted by your surroundings, which in Ireland can be all the time. So these are a few tips and tricks I rely on to keep my valuables secure. And they're mostly low key, but just a couple feel kind of spy worthy. We're going to begin at the beginning with your packing. Now, you don't have to stick to carry on only, but you do need to think intentionally about what should not go into your checked bag. We're thinking about jewelry, cash, lithium ion batteries, electronics, and medications. Those items should always stay with you. Now, if you are considering using just a carry on, either to avoid lost luggage or reduce your risk of theft, or just to, get rid of those checked bag charges, I really recommend Scotty Vest travel clothing. I have been using Scotty Vest items for, 10 years, maybe more. And the coats in particular, I absolutely love. They have pockets everywhere. So I'm going to start with this jacket. So this is the pack windbreaker. I love this one because it actually folds itself into this pocket that it has right here. So it's a terrific jacket because it folds up super small. But if you look right here, so it has two interior pockets here. This one's super deep. A little smaller one here. Here's an ID pocket. And then if you go to the other side on the interior, you've got two more large pockets here. On the outside, you've got pockets that zip right here. It's got like a little interior water bottle holder thing. And then in the other one, I do love this. Where's the pocket? Ah, there it is. It's got like a little interior pocket inside of it. So just really a terrific jacket. Especially, I love this one. I wear this one kind of as a rain jacket. To be honest, it's water resistant. It's got a little holder also for your keys you can clip to it. It's not waterproof, but it has a hood, and the hood can tuck away if it needs to. So I love this jacket, especially if you're traveling in the summer. For a little bit warmer jacket, I have this trench, and it also has a hood that tucks away, has a pocket. So these are up high, like right here. So it has one there. It has a phone pocket over here. And then it has the four pockets down below on either interior. And then it has these super deep hand pockets here, as well as pockets right beside it. So, and another one of these. Um, Again, this is water repellent, not waterproof, but I wear this all year round. I got it a little big, so I can put sweaters and stuff under it. Love, love, love this jacket. And then they also have pants. These are just a pair of khakis that they have. And the thing I love about the pants, I have a couple pair of their women's cargo pants that have, I think there's like 8 pockets on them. And so there's some cargo pockets, but what I love is in these little slip pockets here, they have another pocket that zippers. So I'll put loose change and cash in these little interior zip pockets and never worry. And there's one on each side for those. And then these pants also have a pocket at the knee. Here it is, which is kind of funky. So there's like a little slip pocket right there. So Scotty Vest clothing, especially for women, because we don't get that much clothing with pockets. Absolutely love it for travel. Now, what you put into your carry-on, what you put into your check bag, what you're carrying on, maybe with a Scotty vest jacket, because it's almost like taking an extra carry-on that you're wearing onto the plane. You really would, like I said, want to think about what goes where. So I do have a guide on what to pack in your carry-on, and you're going to find that link in the show notes. And on a final note on packing, remember that you want to skip flashy jewelry, any electronics that you don't need or plan to use. Don't take any credit cards that you won't be using. The less you bring, the less that you have to protect. All right, let's talk about choosing the right bag. Probably one of my best travel investments is a theft-proof day bag. Now, I have this one, and I showed it in the first episode. So this is a Travel-On compact crossbody. Super small. This is like cut-proof, so there's like metal or something in it. Um, and it zips, and then it also latches, so it can't be opened without unhooking that. And it's RFID blocking. So I love this. They make different sizes. So terrific bag. And then if you prefer a backpack, I like a backpack that has a hidden compartment, something that can only be accessed when the bag is off. So my current favorite bag is this Ori London travel backpack. Now, this is a waterproof material. It doesn't lock, but it has a little hoop at the top. And so I'll actually just use a carabiner. Did I say that right? Or one that locks, and I will just hoop it down. But what I love about this bag is this hidden pocket here. So this pocket right here, you can't access it unless the bag is off. It's big enough for a wallet, anything that I don't want to put in the main bag. So I love that. And then it also has two interior zip pockets as well. So again, my current favorite backpack right here. And then finally, probably the simplest but most important thing to think about is to not keep everything in one place. Now, in the first episode, when we talked about hotel safety and things like that, I discussed keeping things in your safe or locking things in your suitcase. So what you want to think about is keeping a small amount of cash and the credit card you're going to use on your person, ideally in a zippered or a concealed pocket in a small wallet that is RFID protected. And then you want to split the rest between your day bag, your hotel safe, someplace else that is secure but not in the same area. And in fact, you could also go with something, and I've had this, believe it or not, since my very first trip to Ireland. It's one of those waste bags. So if I have to carry a lot of cash, if I'm working with a driver guide and I know I'm going to have to tip out at the end, I'll often use one of these. So just split it up. Then if something gets misplaced or stolen, you are not left completely stranded. Everything isn't gone. Now, packing smart ties everything together. So we talked about the hotel and the street safety. We talked about the safety when you are moving from place to place. These final tips tie it all together. So when you combine all the habits together, you are going to be ready to explore Ireland in safety and confidence. Thanks so much for joining me. Slán for now.